Once upon a time, in a small village near a dense forest, there lived a little mouse named Chiku. Chiku was unlike the other mice. He was always looking for more food than he needed. While the other mice collected only what was necessary, Chiku hoarded food endlessly, never sharing with anyone. One day, while exploring the outskirts of the village, Chiku stumbled upon a farmer's house. Through the kitchen window, he saw a big basket filled with fresh, golden grains and delicious fruits. Chiku's eyes widened with excitement, and his stomach rumbled. What a feast, he thought. If I can get my paws on this food, I'll never have to search for food again. He quickly scurried into the house through a small hole in the wall. Once inside, Chiku couldn't believe his luck. There were sacks of grains, baskets of fruits, and even a chunk of cheese sitting on the table. Without wasting time, he began stuffing himself. First, he nibbled on the cheese, then he gnawed at the fruits, and finally he dug into the golden grains. Chiku ate and ate, unable to stop. Just one more bite, he whispered to himself each time. But his greed made him blind to the danger. As he gobbled up the food, the kitchen door creaked open, and in walked the farmer's cat, a large, sly creature with sharp eyes and even sharper claws. The cat had heard the sounds of rustling and chewing and decided to investigate. Chiku froze. His heart began to race as the cat's yellow eyes fixed on him. "Well, what do we have here?" purred the cat with a wicked grin. Chiku panicked and tried to run, but he realized he had eaten so much that his belly was round and heavy. He could barely move. The cat prowled closer, licking its lips. "A greedy little mouse makes for an easy meal," it said. Chiku squeaked in terror and, with all his might, tried to squeeze through the hole in the wall. But his full stomach got stuck. "Oh no!" cried Chiku. "What have I done? If only I hadn't been so greedy." The cat swiped its paw, but just in time, the farmer's footsteps echoed in the hall. The cat turned to see the farmer entering the kitchen and, startled, leaped out of the window. Chiku pushed and pushed, finally squeezing through the hole and tumbling outside into the garden. Breathless and trembling, Chiku hid behind a bush. He vowed never to let greed take over him again. "I almost lost my life because I couldn't control my hunger," he said to himself. From that day on, Chiku changed his ways. He gathered only what he needed and shared food with other mice in the village. The others were amazed by his transformation, and Chiku became a wiser, happier mouse. The lesson was clear. Greed may offer temporary pleasure but often leads to trouble. And so, Chiku learned to live a life of contentment, grateful for all he had.